Hi, this video is for Dr. Tom's assessment class for Toro College. I'm going to be discussing the RTI intervention called How to Increase Reading Fluency with a Group Repeated Reading Intervention. This reading intervention consisted of 4 components, one being the reading of the passage, the other one being, repeated readings, the third being phrase correction, and the last one being rewards. Before each exercise or the intervention strategy, the students would repeat certain expectations that they had for or that were expected of them before the reading strategy. Some of these things that they would say would be, when asked to read out loud, I did my best reading. When others were reading, I paid close attention. And I showed good behaviors and followed all directions quickly. So not only did they repeat this before the exercise, but they also, these same statements were used to evaluate their behavior at the end. So it ends up being not only a reading strategy, but also a behavior strategy. And at the end, the tutor is able to evaluate the student's behavior by using like a checklist. And it would be rated from 1 to 3, 1 being, like an upside down smiley face, the second one being like a regular neutral face, and the last one being a smiley face. So anyway, let me go back to the actual process of the strategy. So after they read the passage for the first time, the tutor actually reads it to them and they follow along very closely. The tutor also asks questions randomly to the students to keep them on their toes, kind of thing. After that, the second part is that they start reading the passage by themselves out loud in a round robin fashion, but they do it sentence per sentence. So for example, student A would start off with the sentence, and then student B would pick up the second sentence, and so on. They do this for 3 different times, and each time a student has trouble with a word, I think if the student spends more than 3 seconds on a word trying to pronounce it or trying to understand what it means, the tutor steps in and corrects him or her. After that, we have that's the phrase drill correction part. With that, what happens is that as the students were reading the passage, the tutor was writing down the words that they got wrong. So after that, he goes back, and they repeat the words within the context of the passage. So not only do they repeat the words at least 2 to 3 different times, but they also go back to the passage and look at the context of the word. So that is the phrase drill correction part. And then the last part is the contingent reward. Some of these rewards consist of stickers. They also consist of the website said nickels, but I don't know what you can get for a nickel nowadays. Probably like bazooka gum or something. Anyway, this is the strategy. And also I just wanted to share with you guys that when I was student teaching, I used a strategy similar to this, but it was a little different in that instead of there being like an adult teacher doing the exercise with the students, it would be 2 students partnered up and each of them would receive a passage, and one of them would read the passage and the other would correct or would mark which ones they got incorrect. And they would do the same for each other. They would switch. And then at the end, they would chart their progress in like a regular like line chart. So they actually really liked it and they were really motivated to do it. They were only given like 1 or 2 minutes to read the passage. I think it was more like 1 minute. So it was timed too. Of course, I don't remember what the name of that strategy was. It was such a long time ago, but I don't know, that strategy made me choose this one because it reminded me of that. All right, so if you have any questions or anything else, feel free to ask. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's videos and actually like seeing your faces in action. All right, bye.